The ice does not end abruptly. It thins, it fractures, it dissolves into motion. Here, at the boundary between frozen land and restless sea, the world changes character. This is the ice line. Not a place, but a process. A living margin where stillness gives way to movement. Glaciers descend from the interior like slow rivers of stone, carrying the memory of mountains ground to dust. Their faces rise from the ocean as towering walls of ice, luminous and unstable, groaning under their own weight. Pressure builds silently, cracks whisper through the blue depths. Then, without warning, the ice breaks free. Entire sections collapse into black water, releasing thunder that rolls across the sea and vanishes into mist. This violence is creation. As ice meets ocean, fresh water spills into salt, reshaping currents that circle the planet. Cold, dense water sinks, driving invisible engines beneath the surface. The Southern Ocean stirs, distributing heat, oxygen, and nutrients far beyond the polar world. What happens here does not stay here. Coastlines thousands of kilometers away feel the echo. Icebergs are born at this edge, colossal fragments set adrift on long journeys northward. They rotate slowly, revealing sculpted arches and glowing blue cores that have not seen daylight in centuries. As they travel, they melt grain by grain, releasing ancient fresh water into warmer seas, leaving quiet signatures etched into the chemistry of the ocean. Beneath the floating ice, life gathers. In the dim underworld below ice shelves, sunlight fades to a filtered glow. Here, phytoplankton bloom, where meltwater meets minerals, igniting sudden abundance in an otherwise hostile sea. Krills swarm in dense clouds, their bodies pulsing with bioluminescence. They become the foundation of everything that follows. Whales arrive from distant oceans, navigating by memory and sound. Blue whales feed slowly in water, barely above freezing, their movements deliberate, their presence immense. Seals slip between ice floes with practiced ease, masters of a realm balanced between solid and liquid. Penguins launch themselves from ice into sea, trading gravity for buoyancy in a seamless exchange. Life thrives where ice retreats. Above the waterline, the land transforms as well. Along the coast, tundra emerges during brief summers, a thin skin of mosses, lichens, and hardy plants clinging to exposed ground. These fragile ecosystems exist on borrowed time, expanding and contracting with each season, responding to temperature shifts measured in fractions of degrees. This edge has moved before. Hundreds of thousands of years ago, during past ice ages, the frozen boundary surged outward, locking oceans beneath expanding sheets of ice. Sea levels dropped, continents grew larger, then warmth returned. Ice retreated, seas rose, coastlines reshaped themselves again and again. The ice line advances and withdraws like a breathing planet, its rhythm slow but relentless. Long before humans imagined maps, this boundary dictated survival. Ancient currents formed here, stabilizing climates, enabling life to flourish far from the poles. The modern world is built on systems born at the margins of ice, yet this boundary is unforgiving. Storms gather where cold air spills from the interior, colliding with warmer marine currents. Winds accelerate, lifting spray and snow into blinding chaos. Fog rolls in without warning, ice flows shift and collide. The line between land and sea disappears entirely. Navigation becomes instinct, not direction. Even now, this place resists control. The ice line is neither stable nor fragile. It is adaptive. It responds to pressure, temperature, and time with precision that feels deliberate. When conditions change, it moves. When balance tips, it adjusts, never abruptly, never emotionally, but always decisively. What appears as destruction is often renewal. As ice withdraws, new habitats form. Nutrients long locked away are released. Life reorganizes itself around the change. The paradox is constant. Loss creates opportunity, and retreat can mean growth. But there are limits. When change accelerates beyond rhythm, the system strains. Ice shelves thin faster than they can regenerate. Glaciers speed up, carrying ice to the sea at rates unseen in recent history. The line shifts not by breathing, but by urgency. The planet records these moments without commentary. Still, the ice line does not judge. It does not react to intention. It simply responds to physics. At dusk, the edge glows. Ice reflects amber light as the sun skims the horizon, casting long shadows across water, dark as ink. The sea exhales mist. The boundary softens. For a moment, the frozen world and the living ocean exist in balance. Neither dominant, neither yielding. This is where the planet negotiates with itself. The ice line is not the end of the frozen world. It is where ice becomes influence, where stillness shapes motion, where the fate of distant shores is quietly decided. And as glaciers continue their slow descent, as oceans absorb ancient melt, as life gathers and adapts at the shifting margin, the ice line moves on, indifferent to observation, loyal only to time. Here, the world does not announce its changes, it reveals them slowly, silently, at the edge where ice lets go.